In this video lecture, you will learn operators and expressions. Of course, in almost any program, we are going to need to do things with these variable names or something else. We can manipulate and change variables with operators. When we combine operators and variables for a result, it's called an expressions. We already saw the first operator when we initialized our variables in the previous lecture, but we will see it again being a bit more adventurous. The assignment operator. This assignment operator, I want to, for clearly, I want to name the operators as we talked about that. So equals assignment operator. So this is the assignment operator. It makes the variable to the left of the operator the same as the value to the right. For example, like car model equals car name. Now this is the because we assigned this val here. As you remember from our previous lectures, val values can be assigned for once and cannot be changed after. It's like final in Java, but in Kotlin we are using val for final, so like Java. It's alternative. So instead of var, we're gonna use var here, and our error is gone. Now our car model name is equals to my little lowly me. So let's look at what is our car model. Log.e and log here and car model. Here you go. Yes, and let's run it on here BlueStack. Yes, now it's compiling. You will see here car model variable is equals to my little me here, and let's open the log. I will explain you later what this log means. I changed to info here. Okay. Okay, as you can see here, I want close our the emulator here. As you can see here, with log.e method, I printed into the logcat in information section here, and as you can see here, we want to print our car model here, and this log printed my little lovely BMW. This is because in car model we assigned the car name. So our car model is not anymore BMW. Instead, my little lovely BMW is car model. We can do it other bit more, like we can assign a car name to car model, then our car name will be car model BMW, and our car name will be same because we're assigning it, we don't doing anything to car name here. So the addition operator I want to discuss about, which is here. Addition operator here, and what does this addition operator do? It will add together values on either side of the operator. It's usually used in conjunction with the assignment operator. For example, it can add together two variables that have numeric values like this. For example, I want create a new value named total, and it's equals to box, yes, and it's equals to total equals to car model plus car name and plus year and two string here, too short, no, not too short, two string. Let's print total to our log here. As you see here, our build is successfully compiled, and as you can see here, our text is equals to my BMW. This is the car model, and my little Lolo BMW is car name, and the year is BMW 1998. So now we can I think this is the good explanation for you. Now we can print on to the text box, text view, which I will discuss later. Now we are learning the Kotlin fundamentals, things, how to write applications in Kotlin. Then we will learn a lot of things about Java. Once this code has executed, the sum of the values held by total and will stored on total. As another example of the same thing, it can be useful like if now val now so equals now we're 2028 the year, and we can subtract total from the year now for finding our BIMIS year. So your BIMI is and plus here what so we want if we want to how old find how old our BMW is, we have to subtract this from this we have to subtract this from this. So now minus oops, I think it's best to now minus year here, old, and add old here, old. Oops, not like that, old here. So now we want to print on text view, which don't worry about it, you will learn what is how to print text view and change text with text, and I will create just text equals text view here, and this equals to find view by id or dot id, no, find view by r dot id dot we want to change it activity main. What is the text view of our activity main, and change this id of our text view, and Android id here, id text, okay, and text, okay. So let's enter. Okay, now we can take by text dot set text, we can set to this text our last record. So font size no, we can change this from this font family, text size, oops, text size, yes, text color, text local, text size, bigger is better. Okay, so text dot set text total here, and now run the application. stacks here. As you can see here, your BIMI is 3 years old, so we subtracted from 2028 1998, and we found our BMW is 23 years old by using subtraction and multiplication plus addition operator. So now I want to discuss about you that subtraction operator. We have discussed that, but I want to discuss that as well because the subtraction operator has mathematical operators as well. So subtraction operator. I want close our blue stack here. So this is a subtraction operator. We've done this. We subtracted now to year and we found 23 as a result with subtraction. And we have a division operator as well. It will divide the number on the left by the number on the right. Again, it's usually used in conjunction with the assignment operator. So here an example I want to show you that, like, for example, I want to like what we can do here. Okay, just I want here. Let's make it 2 and let's make it 1000 011. So for example, we now want to create a var that total, and it will be integer, of course, because we're going to divide our integers here. And we want 2022 division by 1011 here. And let's run our code. This finds the text view, assigns it to it, which we will discuss later. You will learn how to use these methods and class. And we are setting this text to total here. Let's run it again. So this is because we cannot assign, we have to assign it string, but the total of our sum is equals to 2, which we will see. So in order to assign this as a string, we have to plus just the 2 braces here, or we can use that to string for changing it to string. Now the problem will not happen again. As you can see here, our total, the division of 2022 to 1011 is 2, which we will do later. Lots of things about these operators. So the one operator that has, if of course you know it, is multiplication operator. Let's write division here, division operator, and we now this I will teach you the multiplication operator here. Okay, multiplication operator. Multiplication operator. This is the multiplication operator. It will multiply variables and numbers together, and as with the many of the other operators, is usually used in conjunction with the assignment operator. For example, like we want multiply. Oops. we want to multiply these numbers, like 10 multiply, oops, 10 multiply, why you happens, yes, uh, 10 multiply 20, 12 multiply 15, and let's print this to the our text view here. You can multiply your variables, integer variables, as well as we done earlier. As you can see here, our result is 100,000. And I will teach you the increment operator, which is increment operator. Increment operator. This operator is a quick way to add 1 to something. For example, if we have integer 5, oops, no integer, integer 5, and this equals to 5. So if you put this 5 plus plus, this will increment your 5 by 1. And then you can set to text, set text here, and 5 equals to 5.2 string for not being problem here. So so let's run our code here. As you can see, our result is 6, because 5 is incrementing operator and increments a variable by 1. So if we do this like this, 5 plus plus and 5 plus plus 5 plus plus 5 plus plus again and again and again, you will see this is the 6, 7, 8, 9. As you can see, there is a 9 total of our 5, because we incremented 1, 1, 1, 1, and the final result is the 9. The decrement operators works like the increment operator, but instead of incrementing, it decrements by 1. So decrement operator. So as you can see here, we have a variable 5 here. So let's make it with decrement operator and see what happens. 5 minus minus 5, oops, 5 minus minus 5 minus minus 5 minus minus 5. And let's see what happens now. As you can see here, our total result is 1, because we incremented our 5 4 times. So this is the 4, 3, 2, and 1 last result. And after 1, we're finding our text view here, as you can see. And then we setting the text to set text, and we want to use 5, and because of 5 is integer, it will give us an error. So we converting this to string with toString method. So we have done so in every operators for examples. So later on this lecture, you will learn decisions and loops on Kotlin. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a nice day. and goodbye.